Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Everyday EDC. My name is Tyler and today we got a pretty cool review for you. This is the review of the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 Tanto M4. So this is the exclusive sprint run M4 Tanto version of the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Very, very cool, very unique, and just kind of cool that Spyderco went off and did this, but not cool that they made it a sprint run and exclusive because everybody's charging you an arm and a leg on the secondary market to get your hands on one of these, just as a forewarning. So let's get into this. This is an M4 blade DLC coated. It does have a hollow grind coming out to the belly of the Tanto, and then a flat grind leading up to the tip. Pretty cool. We got your spider hole right here, and we have, I believe what it is Sal and Eric Glesser's symbols right there. Made in Golden, Colorado. Spyderco CPM M4. So this thing's going to be a beast of an edge retention and pretty damn tough as well. This comes with the G10 Jade scales. It does not come with the deep carry pocket clip, and I'm not trading with the deep carry pocket clip because full disclosure, this is the other knife I traded with my Spyderco Shaman for two other knives that are pretty big. So, they're not getting that friggin', I'm sorry. I'm keeping the deep carry, I got enough, you know what I mean? I'm kind of sad that I traded these in the first place. But anyways, so we got this thumb ramp right here with some pretty aggressive jimping, and it's locked in. I mean, this jimping feels good because it's not sharp. Maybe it's just my thumb's calloused over, but it's like I can't even move my thumb when it's in there. Like it just is so locked in. It's nice. This is a compression lock, and the action due to this blade being probably a little bit heavier than the other style of blade, the leaf shape blade. Yeah, I mean the action's pretty darn good. So, as I said, Jade scales. This is a ambidextrous tip-up, tip-down carry pocket clip with mounting holes there. We do have a oversized lanyard hole that pisses everybody off every time you try to change some scales because it's a nightmare to get on and off with black hardware. As we can see here, let's jump into... What the hell? That's not cool. There it is. What I wanted to show you guys here. As you can see all of where's cut out. So they did a lot of relief cuts through the stainless steel liners, which our recessed in. That's a pretty cool thing. Let's get you guys some specs on this guy. So the overall weight is coming in at 4.28 ounces. Not the lightest, but I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, it doesn't feel heavier than 4.28 ounces, but you feel all of that 4.28 ounces. It's weird, just the way it's kind of, I don't know if it's not balanced right or something. See, like, it wants to go down. Yeah, the balance is pretty good, but it feels heavy. It doesn't feel heavy uncomfortably so, it just feels heavier than I'm probably expecting because I'm used to the regular PM2. The overall length of the Spyderco PM2 Tanto is coming in at about 8 1/4. The overall blade length is coming in right around 3 1/2, and the overall cutting edge is coming in right around 3 due to this 1/2 and 1/2 finger choil. Kind of typical with your Spyderco PM2, PM3 series. You're getting a lot less blade length than handle ratio, but that's so that you can really get whatever ergonomic feeling you want on there. You can hold it in pretty much any different places. This is coming in at 145 thousandths blade stock thickness, which is pretty damn good. So you're going to have some beefiness to this M4. I mean, this is a just boss of a freaking blade. The behind the edge thickness is coming in at about 28 thousandths where the hollow grind is, and where the flat grind is, it's coming in at right around 40 thousandths. So this thing's just hugely beast. I mean, this blade is built to just kick some ass. That's just the only way to put this. The overall thickness is coming in at 450 thousandths, or just under 1/2 of an inch, and you know that's typical of Spyderco. But due to the way that it carries, I mean, it ergonomically is so freaking sound. And as I said before, the overall height in your pocket's coming in at right around 160 thousandths. So once again, It's, or not, 1.6. 1 inch, 1.6 inches. Jesus smokes. So yeah, I mean, you guys are familiar with the Spyderco PM2, right? So here is it. God, my brain is just failing. This is the Spyderco Shaman and the Spyderco Little Native with size comparison to the Spyderco PM2. I'm going to quit reviewing. Oh my goodness. As you can see, it's just about the same size as the Spyderco Shaman. And it's much more like geometrically sharp. The Shaman's like rounded and like soft. This is sharp. Alright, so there is your Rat Model 1 and your Rat Model 2. As you can see, just about the same length as your Rat Model 1. Obviously much longer than your Rat Model 2. Sorry for that, guys. My brain just literally stopped working as I was trying to explain some things. I'm like, holy crap, what is going on? Here is your feldspar and your mini feldspar. Much longer than your mini, a little bit longer than your regular size feldspar. And then last but not least, we have another Tanto comparison to do with it. Probably unjustly so, but there is your Subvivi Keen Natter and your Subvivi Elementum. As you can see, the Keen Natter is just shy of the overall length, but obviously the Spyderco PM2 is just way more beastly than the Keen Natter when it comes to thickness and just, yeah, robustness and everything, right? So let's do a quick recap of this PM2 M4. So this is a Tanto with a hollow grind coming up here and a flat grind going on there. We have a swedge that carries a majority of the length of the blade with a massive freaking tip. Let's compare that to something here. Let's compare that to, here's your Spyderco Shaman, which is no slouch. Look how freaking thick. The left side is the Tanto. So darn massive. Trying to get it right there. Holy freaking smokes. That's insane. So massive freaking tip. Ergonomically, it's a PM2, guys. This thing is super, super ergonomic. Maybe not as ergonomic as the Shaman. Maybe better for some. It just feels really good in hand. I have zero complaints, and you can pretty much grip it wherever you need to. That's the benefit of the PM2, right? This long-ass handle just leads to great, great ergonomics and optional ergonomics. This is coming with CPM M4, if I didn't say it, with a DLC-coated blade. And the action, due to the compression lock and being on phosphor bronze washers, is fantastic. Trying to do it under a... I'm doing this sideways, so it's a little bit more difficult. But that's the compression lock, opening and closing. You can obviously Spidey flick it and do all those fun, happy things. The liners are milled on the inside with Jade G10 that you can clearly see through. It does not come with the does not come with a deep carry pocket clip, but it does come with ambidextrous tip-up, tip-down carry, which is kind of dumb to say. Recessed liners. So what are my overall thoughts? It's pretty cool that they did a different blade shape on here, and I wish they would have done that before, because there's so many people that love the PM2 that why not give them options if they just don't want that leaf-shaped blade? Now we're coming out with the Wharncliffe option, then we have the Tanto option, then we have the leaf-shaped blade option. Keep doing cool stuff. Like, give them options. You know, even if you have all PM2s, what do I want to carry today? My Wharncliffe, my Tanto? It makes it kind of a totally separate knife with the ergonomics and everything else that you love about the PM2. So keep doing new stuff. Keep doing new steels. We're tired of S30V, even though it's a great steel and we've grown snobby and just, you know, what's the word? Entitled to better, right? S30V is fantastic. We're bored. I don't want it. M4 is awesome. Keep it coming. Keep doing stuff like that. Stop making them exclusives and sprint runs because people are jacking up the prices on the market and it ticks me off. I intentionally traded this in a decent trade with the Shaman for something else. And it did hold a little bit more weight that it was a sprint run and exclusive, but I also traded my other one, which was just the non-coated blade, to a viewer of the channel, and I didn't make it just outrageously hard for this guy to get it because most people don't want to go out to the secondary market and spend $250, $300. You know, some people are being reasonable. There's some really nice guys out there that are like, yo, $220 for this knife, which is cool. You're basically paying for the shipping and handling plus what the original knife cost was, which was $200. So just be very careful on the aftermarket. This is not worth $300. This is not worth $275. Most I would pay for this if you're really hunting for a Spyderco is $250, and that's even kind of stretching it. I think that's a little much. I'm not going to go into my likes and dislikes. I freaking love everything about the PM2. I think ergonomically, it's sound, carry-wise, it does kind of suck. Everything else is great. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the review of the Spyderco PM2, which, let's just make sure I didn't miss anything from the notes. Yeah, didn't miss anything from the notes. I have written down under likes, this thing's just plain cool and I love the blade shape. I don't really like Tantos, and I really do enjoy this blade shape, and I enjoy the ergonomics that this Tanto just lends itself to. The PM2's Tantos are just fantastic. So I'm not trying to cruise through this. I just think that we've already reviewed the PM2 to death. This is a PM2 with the Tanto blade, so it kind of makes it a totally different functional item with everything that you love about the PM2. That's the best way to put this. I could have ended the review on minute 2 just saying this is a PM2 with a different blade shape that changes its function completely, but you get everything you like about the PM2 with the Tanto if you like the Tanto. So, yeah. That's all I got for you guys. My name is Tyler. This has been Everyday EDC. You guys stay sharp, stay safe. Thank you so much for watching. This has been great. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I kind of ripped through this one. I just didn't want to beat a dead horse about the PM2. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. It genuinely means a lot. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment. If you didn't like it, give me some feedback in the comments below and hit the thumbs down button. In case you guys don't know, I do have a Patreon, which will be listed right here. In that Patreon, we're giving bi-monthly giveaways to just the Patreons based on the number of Patreons that we have in the Patreon. We will also be giving discounts on all the knives that I sell based on the number of Patrons. My name is Tyler. This is Everyday EDC. You guys stay sharp, stay safe, and have a great day.